Let's talk about end of school year stress. So I wanted to talk about it because there's so many things on my kids' calendars right now that I have to be responsible for, that I feel like June has become a bit of a hell month.
Yeah.
So here are the things I'm talking about. It's always nice to see our kids perform, like the kiddie concerts and stuff. But you know, that's when there's one concert. When there's like two or three, it gets to be a lot. So there's lots of those. And then there's lots of the gifts for the teacher, because those are very important. But then a lot of parents want to do group gifts, so then it's figuring out how I'm going to get the money to you and what the gift is going to be. And then extra things have been added. So I find that a lot of times the field trips are left till the end of the year. So there are a lot of field trips and a lot of permission forms and a lot of money needed to be handed in. But then we also got a note that the teachers are actually responsible for cleaning the classroom, like stripping it bare.
Like the teachers or parents?
The teachers. Oh. So they're asking the parents. Yeah. So that
like
means
you,
like
AKA you.
Tracy Moore, right?
Yes.
So that means taking the A, B, C, D, E, F, G off the wall and taking the artwork and cleaning the cubbies. And so I look at all this stuff and I think, oh my gosh, this is a great initiative. And then I think, oh my gosh, I don't think I can fit this into my schedule. Like, and then we're doing sort of guest appearances in our kids' classrooms, reading books.
Okay, what's up with the mystery? The mystery.
You're not, well, I mean, can you talk about it? You shouldn't really talk about it. No, whatever, I'm doing it tomorrow. So they have this thing where and I like the idea. They're getting the parents to come in and talk about either their careers or they're reading their kids a book in French, like their favorite French book or whatever. So I'm going to do it, but once again, it's one more thing on the schedule. So what I find is that the end of year is a lot busier than mid-year. I've got a bunch of comments from viewers right now on Facebook. Some of them saying, no stress at all for me. I'm like, great, thanks, Sherry Durant. I appreciate that. I've got Ginny saying, I need to sign up my son for a camp still. That can get a little bit stressful because the registration was ages ago.
And you might have missed the boat.
You can do the private camps, but they're much more money. They're way more expensive than if you
Or the church camps, which we talked about last year. The really cheap ones.
My kids go to Chinese Christian camp every year. And we are not Chinese.
They do, then you're not Chinese.
No. It is $50 a week.
I know. And they do all like science programs. It's like,
that's right.
Right?
You're like the Chinese camp. They're going to the Chinese camp.
It's like a great resource. People don't even know about it. I know.
$50 a week.
I know. Ours is the same. $50 a week.
Guys, it's a good program.
Next year I'm calling you. I need the number.
So this is from Anne. My kiddies are long grown, but when they were in school, I loved having them home for the summer. Why are you making me feel like a bad mom? It was my chance to have some quality time with them. I agree with that. I just can't wait to get to summer. East Coast Mommy says the worst is the avalanche of stuff that comes home at the end of the year.
Oh my goodness, it's so true.
How are your boys with that?
Oh yeah.
Are all the permission forms at the bottom of the bag in a crumpled heap?
Kind of, but they, like, my one son doesn't get a whole lot home through it, and then the other one gets like a whole heap. And then trying to like sort through all the paper and all the art.
There's a lot.
And there's a lot of stuff. Right? So I'm like, I put it all out. I'm like, choose your top 10. Choose your top 10. And we've got a night, and then I get a big, piece of cardboard, and each grade gets like all their stuff so that it's kind of like filed. Because otherwise, there's so much stuff.
There's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of paper.
Okay, so you're not really stressed out about anything right now, Claire, with Thomas.
Well, he's in daycare still. He starts junior kindergarten in the fall. We have kindergarten orientation night tomorrow night.
That's very exciting.
It's exciting.
It is exciting. He's excited. You're excited.
You know, but he's just going to keep trucking on through the summer. So
you're not doing camps?
No, he's going to go for a week at camp at my parents' house.
Good.
And we are going to go camping as a family for the first time.
Oh, that's fun.
That's a different kind of stress. Bears, black flies.
That kind of stuff.
Excellent.
What's good about camping with the kid, though, is that like you're outside in nature, and I find kids do better in that environment. Like go run freely, do whatever you want.
Pants off.
Pee behind the bush.
Okay, all right.
Have
you're talking about your child.
That's not right.
No,
take your pants off.
I got a lot to learn about camping.
Take your pants off. And I just want to mention one more comment. I know we almost have to wrap up. Carrie says, trying to find a lost library book before year end.
Oh dear, and they will charge you for it.
5 of those.
I know, and they will charge you.
They will charge you. They kind of should.